experiences. I haven't been drafted for war. I'm not sure
explain
what
your perspective.
But how would our lived experiences have anything to do with what is a hypothetical scenario where there's a draft? Granted, there are actually tangible things, like I had to register for the Selective Service and able to get the right to vote. You don't. If I didn't register for the Selective Service, I would face all sorts of penalties. I would be barred from certain federal jobs. There's fines. I could be prosecuted. What else? There's also... you can't get certain student loans, federal student loans, for example. You can't get certain government jobs. So I'm confused why our lived experiences have anything to do with you being able to acknowledge that women, like, I'm just confused. As a feminist, you seem to be in favor of equality. Why can't you just say women should be subject to the draft the same way men are?
I think that you want to get an answer out of me that's the answer that you want to hear, and I don't think we're going to reach a resolution.
No, I think we just want logic to be applied to this specific scenario.
Okay.
And it's because we're engaging with a logical conclusion that if feminism is really truly about equality, then in the most extreme cases, it should still be about equality. We've proven that it's not, because anytime... We've had this conversation multiple times with many women. Anytime we bring up this instance, it's like pulling teeth. You cannot get people to be logical about this. You can't get feminists to be logical about this because it's the most extreme example of equality, and they will not agree that it should be equal because they will try to jump through all these hula hoops and
equity. Yeah,
it's all just crazy.
Not many objections have been coming
acrobatics
now.
And it's my gosh, it's so exhausting because all we want to do just follow the logical trail, and it's impossible to do so. Well, I mean, you agreed to the logic that if we really wanted to be free, then or equal, then
are you willing to if I ask you the question, are you willing to concede that feminism is not about equality?
I think that feminism is about equity, and I think I mentioned that earlier.
I'm a little confused what the difference between equity
takes
equality.
into account the fact that due to different identity factors, people have different experiences.
Mm-hmm. So what would preclude, women actually, I think, make excellent snipers. What would preclude a woman from being drafted to be a sniper?
I would love that.
I am not familiar enough with the military to engage in this discussion, and we're not going to reach a resolution. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, I mean, it's a little shifting goalpost, though. So, I mean, couldn't we just return this equity thing? I mean, you mentioned the wage gap. I mean, wouldn't there be perhaps equitable reasons for why that exists, even though it's been debunked on the show?
I have explained my point of view. You've explained yours.
Can I ask you? Okay, so if a corporation said,
this isn't productive.
Can I ask you a question? So if a corporation said, for equity reasons, we've determined that men should be paid more than women for equity reasons, would you think that that's fair?
No, personally not. But we're not going to reach a resolution. I don't think we.
But it is fair to say. It is fair to say.
And that's okay. I'm fine with that. Can you please be fine with that too? That we're just not going to see. I think.
No. But why is the equity only to the benefit of women?
Equity should be to the benefit. It considers everyone. But I have told you guys that I am tired. I don't think we're going to reach a resolution.
We understand, but like, it's like you're using your physical exhaustion to not engage with a logical argument. We're just asking, like, simple, can you follow this logical trail and agree that it's logical? And you just will not do that. And it's like, and it's not just you, it's pretty much every feminist I've ever talked to is unable to do that. I don't understand why it's so difficult. Because I can engage with a logical argument. I can, if someone provides me with logical arguments for why my point of view is wrong, I am able to walk down that logical trail with them and agree with them, okay, that's logical, that's logical. If equality is really what I'm looking for, or equity is really what I'm looking for, I can walk down this logical trail and I can agree with you, or I can find the place where your logic deviates from my logic and we can discuss that. This has not been that. You have not been able to provide us where our logic is flawed. it's always come down to either I'm tired or it's complicated, I can't explain it. If you can't explain it, I don't know why you have such a strong opinion on the matter, when obviously our opinion has been a lot more logical. We've been able to draw more logical conclusions. I just don't. That's what's mind-numbing over here. That's why we're trying to push this subject so heavily. Because
there's also a bit of shifting the goalposts. So when it suits you as a feminist, you want equality. But when it doesn't suit you, you want equity. You want to pick and choose when to apply equality and when to apply equity, which I find interesting. In any case, I don't think we're going to get really any engagement on this. It was an interesting conversation. So I think we're going to wrap up the show. This has been a very long...
It has been
super fucking... God damn, I wanted it in and out. Okay, all right. Well, with that said, though... It was very interesting tangling with you on this. It was
interesting hearing your guys' perspectives. That's
what I want you to know, even though we disagree, I thought you were actually, it made for an interesting show. If people just agree with everything, things can be kind of dull, or if they provide no pushback. So I actually want to commend you for being able to, for providing pushback on my worldview, I think on Mason's worldview. If everyone just agreed with us, it would be kind of boring. It would be a dull affair. So
you can't expect everyone to agree on everything. It's just part of the human condition. I appreciate you guys being civil, and I appreciate you guys sharing your perspectives. I found them very interesting.
Yeah. So I do, certainly want to thank you for, and obviously I hold, even though we disagreed, hold no ill will towards you
at all. I don't hold any animosity.
Okay, cool.
Awesome, of course,
cool. Anyways, we're going to try to get everybody out here. Where's Moda? She just back there. I'm going to wrap the show. Come say bye. Or did she's doing a toke in the toke? I don't know. She came back from the bathroom and she was fucking zooted. Okay. All right. Morgan, 2 chats. We'll have you read them and then...
Seeing conversations like this take place, I have become more convinced that the
go ahead.
19th Amendment needs to be repealed.
Bro, that's good
thing you're not the queen of the USA.
Desert Joe, you are a sexist and a misogynist. I disavow this statement. I do think women should be able to vote.
Hey, that's something we agree upon.
Yeah, but I also think they should be forced into the military and also be forced to die and shit. But that's, does that make me more of a feminist or more of a misogynist?
It makes you a feminist.
Okay, all right. And then Morgan, once more on this one.
You can't hyphenate a word and change the root meaning of the word. Toxic behavior has nothing to do with masculinity. Being masculine isn't toxic. You're being gaslit, ladies.
Okay, thank you, Ben George. Appreciate it, bro. Thank you, buddy. She's nice, Brian, if not equitable or logical. Okay, thank you, Ben. Oh, whoops. I meant to pull this one up. So draft the F out of women, DEI. Let's be equitable. Think of it as reparations for men being... That's, you know what? That would be equitable, is actually for the next 1,000 years.
Only women.
Only women get to go to war and do the fighting. I think that would be equity, actually. It shouldn't be equal draft. It should be...
Do you know how quickly America would just disappear? You talk to women.
You are sexist.
You talk to women on a bi-weekly basis. You think they can protect you?
You are sexist.
Yes, I am.
Women are good at pulling triggers. Okay, a woman can shoot a gun. I will not stand for your sexism.
If you pick a rando person out here...
Almost done.
You're going to sit there and you're going to trust them to shoot a gun straight?
Oh, look at this. We got
Walking Roscoe _ on YouTube donated $201. She keeps saying, quote, if I'm being honest, end quote. Has been lying all other times when yapping from her soup cooler? By the way, check out my bowling trick shot on my short for levity.
Okay. Bowling. This guy bowls.
Thank you for sharing.
This guy's a fucking legend.
Who do you think you are? I am.
What's a good bowling score? Like hitting a
300.
300?
Yeah.
You getting 300s? Okay, cool, man. Thank you, bro. Guys, go to twitch.tv/whatever, drops the follow and the prime sub if you have one. Do we raid somebody? I'll see if I can do it super quick. All right, guys, twitch.tv/whatever. Guys, it's been 35 minutes since we've had a prime. Can I get to little... I think it's bugged. Can somebody do a little Twitch prime in the chat? Okay, we're going to raid Frostadamus. Nick, if you can pull up Frostadamus. He's playing World of Warcraft Classic fresh on DV Delight. With that, while I'm getting that all figured out, GG, well played to the panel. Last call, guys. Hit the like button, please, on your way out. Thank you for tuning in tonight. You can be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. I appreciate that. Thank you to everyone who super chats, donates, and supports the show. We will be live again Tuesday, 5 p.m. Pacific. Got a good show for you guys, so that should be a good one. Any girls who want to be on the show, DM at whatever on Instagram. If you can make it to Santa Barbara, 07's in the chat. I hope you guys have a good night. Nick, let's do the raid real quick for him. All right, thank you guys for watching over there on Twitch. I'm gonna raid our boy. He's in Romania. Tell him to
walk upstairs.
Good morning, Pyroflexion. How you doing?
Okay, I'm raiding. Thank you guys for watching on Twitch. Sending the raid now.
How you doing, man?
It's like jam.
Boom.
Yeah.
He's cooking trainer.
He's got a jam. He's jamming.
Yeah.
Spice
All right. He's got that music going. Look at this. Wow, what a legend with his
quality streamer.
Look at this guy. He's in Undercity right now. He's in Undercity just doing jack shit. He's
Killing it.
He's just chilling.
What's going on?
Playing the auction house.
Brian with the big, huge raid. Oh my god. Welcome, everyone, boys. Oh my god.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
All right, that's it.
That's
Cool.
huge
you
raid.
can do that shit. All right, guys, let me just double check. No, we got no chats. Okay, we're all good. Okay, guys, thank you for did we do body count? Yeah, we did. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, good night, guys. Good night. We'll see you on Tuesday. Thank you for tuning in. Good night, guys.